Today we are going to enjoy listening to the story of King Thrushbeard. Once upon a time there lived a beautiful but very proud and spoiled princess. She was so proud that she mocked every prince who came to ask for her hand in marriage. One had a crooked hat, she laughed. Another walked funny, she giggled. Then came a kind and noble king, whose beard was slightly twisted at the end. Ugh, he looks like a thrush's beak. I shall call him King Thrushbeard, she said loudly, and all the court laughed. The insult spread across the land, and no more suitors came. A lesson from the king. The king, her father, grew angry. Since you mock every good man, you shall marry the next man who comes to this castle, even if he's a beggar. The very next day, a poor minstrel came by singing for coins. He wore ragged clothes, and played a battered lute. That's him, said the king. You will marry this man today, the princess cried and begged, but it was done. She left the castle with her new husband, her silken gowns replaced with a plain cloak. A life of hard work. The minstrel led her to a small cottage in a distant village. Life was hard. She had to cook, clean and fetch water. She burned the food, spilled the water, and tripped over chickens. To help earn money, she even sold clay pots in the market, but she dropped them all by accident. People in the village whispered and laughed. The once proud princess was now clumsy and poor. The king's banquet. One day her husband said, "The king in this town is having a great banquet. You shall go help in the kitchen." Dressed in servant's clothes, she entered the grand palace, her heart heavy. But as she passed through the ballroom, she froze. The king on the throne was King Thrushbeard. He came down from the dais, took her hand gently, and said, "I was the minstrel. I disguised myself to teach you a lesson, not to punish you, but to help you grow." The princess, filled with shame and tears, said, "You've shown me my pride, and I am truly sorry." A new beginning. King Thrushbeard smiled. "Then let us begin anew, together." They were married, again. This time by choice, and with love. The princess, no longer proud, ruled the kingdom with kindness, wisdom, and a smile for every guest. And she never mocked anyone again. This story teaches us a lot about pride. One should never look down on others. However might be our status or mind, everyone is same. Even a princess can fall into the punishment of common man or woman. We should always remain humble and true to ourselves, and respect everyone. A spoiled princess laughs at every suitor, until she's forced to marry a poor beggar who teaches her the true meaning of humility. Enjoy this classic fairy tale by the Brothers Grimm, retold in a lessons and magic. Great as bedtime stories and moral storytelling, never lose ourselves. We will bring life to this princess story by coloring 2 pages of King Thrushbeard, who made the princess face the punishment of misbehaving with others. Please watch our next video to see the color of princess to life while we narrate the story again with you all. If you are interested to learn coloring with us, these coloring pages are available for download. Visit the website www.artsymonkey.com to download the coloring pages. Thank you for watching Ritzy Lucy channel.